Hello, I am Niraj Sridham Bondre. I have a background in mechanical and manufacturing engineering and over 11 years of experience. I currently work as a business development manager at IP Shastra and a director at Rudra Industries, specializing in intellectual property law. This video will focus on a practical approach towards intellectual property rights, or IPR, and IP management, particularly for startups. Property is broadly categorized into tangible and intangible. Tangible property includes movable items like chairs and tables, and immovable items like a house or land. Intangible property includes intellectual property, such as patents, trademarks, copyrights, and geographical indications. There's an historical narrative that Shah Jahan ordered the hands of the Taj Mahal workers be cut off to prevent them from building a similar monument. This story highlights the value and desire to protect unique creations. Intellectual property, or IP, refers to creations of the mind. IPR protects these creations, like inventions, literary works, and designs. The goal of the IP system is to balance the interests of innovators with the public interest, fostering creativity and innovation. The main types of intellectual property rights are copyrights, patents, trademarks, industrial designs, and trade secrets. Copyright is a legal term describing the rights creators have over literary and artistic works, including books, music, films, and computer programs. Copyright protection usually lasts for the author's lifetime plus 60 years after their death. Examples of copyrightable works include literary works like novels, musical works, choreographic works, artistic works, architectural works, cinematographic works, and computer programs. This diagram further illustrates the variety of creative works protected by copyright, such as literary, dramatic, musical, and artistic works, as well as performances and computer programs. A trademark is a sign that distinguishes the goods or services of one enterprise from others. Trademark registration is valid for 10 years and can be renewed indefinitely. Trademarks can take the form of a logo, a wordmark, or even a slogan, as demonstrated by the example of Nike. Many globally recognized brands rely on trademarks to distinguish their products and services in the marketplace. Industrial designs relate to the ornamental or aesthetic aspect of an article, serving as patterns for manufactured products. This can include three-dimensional features like shape or two-dimensional features like patterns or color. Protection can last up to 15 years. Examples of industrial designs include the distinct shape of a Coca-Cola bottle, various product sketches, and the design of a camera. Trade secrets are confidential information that gives a business a competitive edge. A famous example is the secret formula for Coca-Cola, which is closely guarded to prevent replication. A single product, like a Coca-Cola bottle, can involve multiple types of IP, including a utility patent for the cap, a trademark for the logo, copyright for the label text, design patents for the bottle shape, and a trade secret for the formula. A patent is an exclusive right for an invention, which is a new product or process providing a technical solution. It allows the owner to prevent others from commercially exploiting the invention without consent. The protection period is 20 years. The eligibility criteria for filing a patent registration application include novelty, non-obviousness, and industrial applicability. This illustrates an example of a patent claim for a bicycle, detailing its components, and shows an example of a potentially accused product in a separate image.
Documents required for patent registration include various forms, such as the application for granting patent, specification form, undertaking forms, invention abstracts, and priority documents. Computer-related inventions, or CRIs, are inventions involving software, electronic devices, or embedded systems. These pose a potential threat to domains that heavily rely on software in their inventions. For startups, an intellectual property strategy is crucial, alongside a business plan. This strategy manages and protects intangible assets and should be regularly reviewed to align with evolving business goals. The IP strategy checklist is divided into 4 stages, reflecting the general stages of commercialization. Stage 1 is the ideation process. Stage 2 focuses on product or service development, where the innovation is brought from concept to a tangible offering. Stage 3 is IP protection, where mechanisms like patents, trademarks, or copyrights are used to secure the intellectual assets. Finally, Stage 4 covers IP commercialization, focusing on how the protected intellectual property will be monetized and brought to market.